It's Monday. Does it feel like Monday? No. Partly because my staycation ended. It's very sad. Very sad, sad ending to a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I had a staycation. If you're not familiar with a staycation is different than a vacation. So, which is also different than a relocation. So I'm just going to give you a little clue to how you know the difference. A relocation is something you do with your family. This is when you go somewhere else with your family. Hello, people. No, everybody's on. People are wide awake, 9:15. So that's a relocation. That's when you go with your family on a trip somewhere. It's a trip. It's not a vacation. Children are not involved in vacations. It took me a long time to learn this. Now, a vacation is when you go somewhere without children. You're going on vacation. This might mean you're going by yourself or with your spouse or your significant other, maybe your dog, cat, or maybe with friends. This is a vacation. Now, a staycation, get ready, a staycation is when you stay home by yourself. So you haven't relocated somewhere with children. You haven't gone on a vacation by yourself. You've stayed home, and all the people in this space, they leave. I would just like to say, I was telling my husband this. He was like, "How was your weekend?" I was like, it was so good. I said, "I kind of missed y'all. It just was wonderful." He said, "It's really great, right? You just don't have to think about anybody else." I was like, "I know." And you know that I never get to do that. And he was like, "It really is great," because of course, you know, he gets to do it fairly often. And if I subscribe 1 month, is it easy to cancel? Yes, you sure can, Kelly. Kelly, sign up for my subscriber group and then send me a message and I'll Venmo you and I'll pay for the first month, okay? Love the glasses. These are my reading glasses because I'm old. I've had trips, not vacations. Yes, you have to figure all this out. Yes, Amos is home. Blair is home. My 2 big boys are back at school. Daddy is home. Everybody's home. The staycation was delightful. I will tell you what's super interesting is that it was pretty cheap, other than the fact that we had to pay for our other 3 children to go skiing. But I mean, so maybe it wasn't inexpensive. But the staying at home, like I didn't go pay for a hotel. I did go to IKEA, which, you know, is nice. Yeah, I went to the coffee shop. I went out to lunch, but I ran into my friends Dawson and Burton, who own Down East Preservation. They bought me lunch, so that was free, a boozy lunch. I took a nap. I did rent Last of the Mohicans, which was like $3.99. I mean, this is good times here. Yay, Suzanne. My friend said, "You're going to pay to watch someone else's life?" You know, I don't think it's paying to watch somebody else's life. I think we pay for, the darn newspaper. Or you pay to go to McDonald's. It's the experience. If you're going to pay $5 a month to Adrian, you're going to do a daily video. You're going to laugh a lot. You're going to feel not so alone. And you're going to be like, you know, my life's pretty good. It's a little bit like Joel Osteen meets Lucy Ricardo. I don't know if that's a good analogy. You were able to do whatever you wanted. I know. Yes, Amos was pretty happy to see me. I did not shop all weekend. I shopped on Friday. I went to IKEA, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, which was very disappointing. I did not go to Target. I went to REI. I didn't buy anything there. I went to Outback Steakhouse, picked up cheese fries, and ate them in the car and basically guzzled a Coke. I've had a Coke since I quit smoking like 8 months ago. It was spectacular. I listened to one of my favorite books called Dicey Song by Cynthia Voigt, like one of my favorite books from childhood. She's just this amazing author. I discovered audiobooks this weekend. I mean, I cleaned out the pantry, the closet, I got rid of stuff. I cleaned out my closet. I mean, I've just had the best time. I love Last of the Mohicans. Well, I'm going to date myself, but let me tell you what is the best part of what I've learned in old age, because I've learned it from my small person with autism. I love the captions. I have been watching these movies, and I'm always like, what? What did they say? Rewind it. Well, now I've got the darn captions. I mean, I finally understand what's happening with these things. Right? I mean, it is, I'm a big fan. Yeah, the captions. Look, all my subscribers. I have such good people. So tickled. Did Amos like his new rug? I don't know. Let's ask him. Joel Osteen. Does Joel Osteen have a plane? Oh, Amos, do you have a new rug?
Yes.
It's hard to see.
Yes.
I hauled this thing up here. I made nice old Andale Homestead carry this all the way up from the downstairs because I thought, oh, he's going to love putting his Legos right there. He no like that. So I guess I'll just carry it back downstairs tomorrow. Amos, do you want me to put your milk in the refrigerator?
Yes. Some milk.
You have milk.
Or milk.
Well, drink that milk. I might go get you more milk. Daniel Day-Lewis. Whatever happened to Daniel Day-Lewis? Did he just vanish? Come in here a minute.
Wow.
Well, just come here. I was just telling them about my staycation. Thomas is the staycation expert. Aren't you?
What do you mean?
What is
Today?
it?
No.
No, just in general, in life.
No, I mean, yeah. I don't know.
Staycations. Do you like a staycation?
No, I get lonely.
You do?
And I miss you.
You lie like a darn rug. Jenny is on a staycation now. My husband left last Friday and will not be back until next Monday. What? That's too long.
For you?
Yeah. I was starting to get kind of...
Really?
I missed y'all.
Yes, because everyone's gone, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, you have cats.
Well, I had the cats and the dog.
So you really had a lot going on.
Mm-hmm. I took a nap. I cleaned out. It was delightful. What did you do? You hunted?
Just try to, raise, to kill for this family.
What did you kill anything?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Ducks.
Are we going to eat the ducks?
Yeah.
I like Peking duck. Can you cook it like that?
No.
You got to go to Shun Crossing and get us some hoisin sauce.
Soup, so what you get?
Duck soup. Honor did miss Daddy a lot. Honor requires a lot of massaging from Daddy. Sissy has worn her out, making her watch doggy TV. I took a 4-hour nap yesterday. It's because I had a Bloody Mary at lunch. The Bloody Mary at lunch is a commitment. If you have a day drink, you're tired.
Yeah.
Don't you think? I don't do that.
I don't do that, so how would I know?
No, it's different. When you're the mom, I don't ever just get to walk out of the house and not tell somebody, It's a different existence.
Nor do I.
You don't?
I don't know why you treat us differently.
You've been known to walk out of the house. You know, sometimes he won't come
When?
home, and I'll be like,
When?
"Where is he?" And he'll be like, "Oh, I'm over at so and so's house." I'm like, "What if I just didn't show up at home?" The children.
Yeah, when was the last time I did that?
When did you do what?
What you described?
Did what you felt like? When'd you play tennis last?
Last Wednesday, maybe?
Wednesday.
And that was unannounced?
It might have been. What accent does Big Thomas have? What is your accent?
I don't know. Maybe it's,
It's inside the belt.
Creole.
It's inside the Beltline Raleigh accent. I'm the only Eastern North Carolinian in this family.
It's a touch of Creole.
Touch of Creole. Oh, did you name Honor? No, we got Honor. Honor had Honor's name. Thomas's dad really has an accent. I don't even know what you call his accent.
Really? It's more than mine?
Your dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's
something.
like he's like stepped out of like that movie where Mel Gibson had been
So,
frozen
yeah.
for 100 years.
That's something I always wondered, like you hear your voice, but you don't know what it sounds like.
But you have a good voice.
And mine, will sound quite different than what I think it sounds like.
Yeah, I don't like my voice when I hear it.
Me neither.
Oh, your voice is good.
Well, I mean, it's something, it sounds condescending.
Well, now that is true.
Really.
You have a lot of tone to your voice. That's why
Well, I need to sound like I'm from the Midwest.
he's judgy. He judged me while we were in college.
Really?
Yeah, I would walk up on the steps of Six Dixie, and I would say, well, I wouldn't say anything. I would wait for him to say something, and he would do his head like this, little,
Really?
like a Lawson Joyce little nod. He would say, "Hey, how are you?" And I'd say, "I'm good, Thomas. How are you?" Remember that?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, you
I
are.
don't think that happened.
It did happen every week. You
I
made
don't
me
know.
nervous.
I don't think that happened. Yeah.
Yeah, we met.
Whatever, however you want to color that.
He also,
Just go with it.
he also, your mom's friend Joe Ballweg just told me he went to high school with her. He's my friend in Kansas City. My mom's friend Joel Ballweg, or Thomas's mom's friend Joe Ballweg. I don't know a Joe Ballweg. His dad sounds like he stepped out of Gone with the Wind.
Which is what I want to sound like.
Big Tanda. Big Tanda. Big Tanda, we have a big ski trip coming, and I haven't told Thomas about our very exciting part of the ski trip. Guess what we're getting to do again?
Bullshit.
Not a lot of
You're about riding horses.
We're going horseback riding.
Bullshit. There's no way in hell. No,
That
I'm
was
sorry.
fun.
Yeah. It's not, I will never.
We went. It was. We
I would
went.
love to see the person to get me on a horse again
We.
in snow.
What?
Are you out of your mind? Holy cow.
What was your horse's name?
Razzie. I'll never forget that because I thought I was dead.
He was on
And
this.
honestly, I was looking for a safe place to roll off of the horse.
He was on this horse named Razzie, and we went horseback riding, and it was chilly. Well, no, it wasn't chilly. It was about 70.
No, it was 80. They said to dress like you're in the coldest skiing conditions of your life. And
So-
I had on a full-blown, like a union suit. I'm from top to bottom.
I just want my
This
pants.
really warm jacket. Holy cow. It was all black and
He
in
had
full
on
sun.
this zip-up union suit under his Thomas
I
is
would've
really
been-
into ski clothes. He has ski clothes from the Alps, that Olympians sell on eBay. He really puts himself into his ski clothes. And I turned around and
But you could have been totally naked on that horse.
he
And hot.
he pulled his Yeah, you did. He did a big subscriber video the day after it happened, which might be the funniest video of all times. He unzipped his thing, and I turned around, and he was back there with his ski outfit on, but no shirt.
Well, no, I didn't have it. You know, it was a suit. You know, you like.
He unzipped it. But the snow, every 3 steps, the horse
Would fall.
would fall in the snow. And it was such a long, long ride. And then Blair starts crying, and little Thomas says, Mom, Blair is sick. And then they said, we'll come pick up Blair on the, snowmobile. And I said, I'll go with her. And they were like, no, no, there's no room. But what was your your horse was behind my horse. You were in the back.
Yeah, I was watching you. Yeah, it was funny to watch.
But what was your horse doing?
My horse, it wasn't my horse really. It wasn't Razzie's fault. It was the horse behind Razzie that kept like slipping and like gopher holes and whatnot, and then wham, it would like hit Razzie in the ass, and then Razzie would like rear up and I mean it was unbelievable. I mean I can't believe like people did that. It just blew my mind.
But wasn't there like a child behind you who kept messing around with her coat, and that scared Razzie?
Yeah, but no, one time. That was the first time where I was thinking like, holy cow, I hope that kid quits doing it.
And then the mother said, we love this so much, we come every year.
It's something, and the same child was like ramming into my horse, was the mother of that child,
I know.
Does the child really, does he resonate, that same,
It was,
cow.
and
It
then,
was wow.
And I said, how much longer? We were like halfway. It was like a 3-hour trail hike.
It just could have gone on forever. I mean,
It was terrible. It truly was terrible.
And I still look at the reviews of that place. It gets perfect reviews. Like as a lawyer, like if you misstep, you get a bad review. I mean, I didn't write a review for that place, but I mean, the fact that has like 5 stars just blows my mind.
Well, I did love the guy.
Yeah.
He was really neat.
People were nice.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. And I think it would have been good, but it just got so hot. Like if it had been snowy and the horses wouldn't have been falling.
No, the horse is going to fall regardless. I mean, what do you think? Gophers, don't live, when it gets cold. I mean,
I didn't know anything about any gophers.
I mean, that's,
You think that's why the horses were falling, because of the gophers?
I think there were holes, yeah, clearly.
I've been watching too much Caddyshack.
There's something,
No, I think they were falling because the snow melted. If the snow was hard, they wouldn't have.
You think they'll stay on top, just like,
Yeah.
Like they've got sleds on their feet?
Yeah. I just watched Dances with Wolves. That's what they do.
I've watched a lot of Yellowstone.
What did the horses do in Yellowstone?
I hadn't seen them in snow yet.
Oh, how many seasons have you watched? Like 9?
A lot.
It's a real commitment to Yellowstone around here.
No, 5.
5 seasons. I haven't watched any seasons. So anyway, we're going to try a little horseback riding this year in Deer Valley. It's going to be very fun. Yep. Are you going to take your union suit out there?
Yeah.
You are?
And I wear it on the right days,
You ought to wear it on the plane.
Perhaps I will. I mean, it's not your decision.
Hey, gopher hole references from watching Yellowstone. Seriously? That's where you got that?
There was a gopher, there was a bad, led to a death of a horse,
A gopher? No, there wasn't any gopher
The
hole.
latest version of RIP ran a horse over a gopher hole.
Yes, Deer Valley is in Utah, right?
Yeah.
What's the town called?
Kidding?
We fly into Salt Lake City, but where is Deer Valley located?
It's right there. It's at Park City. I'm in the same,
At
same
Park
range.
City. Yes, it's a work trip, and we're taking the big 3 children, not all of them, not the youngest one, with us, to do a little. I'll be doing a little work, and we'll doing a skiing, and some horseback riding. Some, I don't know what else. You and Blair are going to learn to snowboard somewhere, but Deer Valley doesn't have snowboarding.
Yeah, sure. It's a work trip for me too.
What are you going to be working on?
Just, working for you.
He's going to be doing a lot of subscriber videos. That's his job that week.
Just filling, the void.
There is a big void. The whole family is almost going, except the 9-year-old is not going to Deer Valley. The 9-year-old has done some adaptive skiing, which is good. I think we could probably take Amos out there someday.
Yeah.
But you kind of have to go get a look on something before
Honestly,
you.
this year he probably could go.
Well, I'll stay home and y'all can go. I'll have staycation. Lots of good shopping. Oh, well, some of us like that.
I'd like to take him. I bet he'd be better than you think.
I think we ought to take him to Wintergreen again.
Yeah.
Let him give that a try and see how he likes it.
Yeah. I would love to take him.
Is Big T going on the cruise?
No. Hell no. I mean, not even. Oh my gosh.
You should let Thomas take over your lives. Thomas is always welcome on my videos. Thomas has not chosen this way of life for himself. He's very supportive of me. You really are very supportive of me. And I'm very appreciative.
Well,
He
we'll
is.
see.
We'll see. No, I think he would like it. I think Wintergreen would be. I'd like to get him up on skis this year.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think it'd be good.
We took him adaptive skiing, and he rode in the little, thing. Remember? But he loved that. It was almost like a sidecar that you would ride for a motorcycle.
Yeah.
And he was on a bicycle.
I wish I had one of those.
And the
He would
person
love
just
that.
steered him around. Yes, Blair is going on the cruise, and my mom. So that will really be fun. Thomas likes a cruise, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Been on
Yeah,
the Disney
it'd be
cruise.
fine, yeah.
Uh-huh. He and Amos are going to be in charge around here, and they'll do just fine. You and Amos really likes being with Daddy.
Yeah.
Don't you think? Especially if Mommy's not here. Give T a dude ranch trip. We have some good friends that go to a dude ranch every year. Barnes, don't they go in the summer?
Yeah. I don't need to do that.
I've never done that.
I'd rather go to Hatteras for like 10 days.
Hatteras?
Yeah.
Oh, God. You know what they like to do in Hatteras is windsurf and kite surf.
No, the windsurf.
Well, little Thomas likes to kite surf.
Yeah, he doesn't know what he's doing,
But
sure.
Daddy taught Russell and Blair how to windsurf last summer.
I didn't teach him. They don't listen to me, so I hired someone else to do it.
Mm-hmm. He's
And
getting.
boy, they got it immediately. That was great.
You should teach Amos how to windsurf. That would be a good activity.
Honestly, I bet he could do it.
I tell you who cannot windsurf. I know 2 people, myself and Simon Rich. You tried to teach us.
Yeah.
We never could even
And then
stand
his
up.
sister, Simon's sister, jumped up there and immediately took off. I mean, like,
Really, Sarah?
no, Gibson,
Gibson.
his older sister.
No. Me no.
And Josh Parrott jumped up and did it immediately. I mean, like,
Well, I bet he's kind of small and wiry. Do you think that helps?
probably.
And coordinated. Me not coordinated. It's
You
unfortunate.
guys just get greedy. I mean, it's like you just want to go fast immediately. So you pull the whole thing in. I mean, next thing you know, whack, everything's on top of you.
Did Thomas catch anything? Well, he was hunting, not fishing. He got some ducks. That's what he got, some ducks. Cowboys 18, Tampa Bay 0. There's nobody's watching. Were you watching football tonight?
Yeah, briefly.
Oh, and Dale is going
To where?
on my cruise.
Really?
Uh-huh. And Dale was over this morning. We did a little bit of a video. Did I tell you now Ann basically has 60,000 followers on Instagram? And she's gotten them in like
5
2
minutes.
weeks.
Yeah.
She keep Ann Dale Homestead, who's from Edenton, a.k.a. Pyro Granny. Pyro Granny had another video with 500,000 views. She gets some bricks, wraps them up in tinfoil, lights up a candle and some Crisco, puts an iron skillet with a bunch of rocks in it, and then she's like, people are like, woo! They love it. You've got to come up with something good like that for us to do.
I'm not an engineer. I have no background in that.
I don't know how she thinks up all this stuff. She comes up with all these clever tricks. But
Survivalist tricks.
yeah, you need them. Like if your electricity goes out, you could build that little heater and get warm. It's good. Love a man in camo. He does have on camo. A cage full of live ducks. No, he came home with a bunch of barbecue and what else?
Other stuff
A lot
that
of-
wasn't eating.
A lot of bread. He's decided everybody he went with no longer eats bread. We have a hunting camp in Natchez. They killed 55 ducks this weekend. He is welcome to come to our camp. Oh, he would like that. He's real in. I don't know if you like the hunting part or just the hanging out more. Don't you like the hanging out part more?
Just, the whole, just being not working.
Just men sitting around watching TV,
Not working.
not working.
Not watching TV either.
You didn't watch
TV's
like
never
football?
The
Oh, I thought
TV
y'all
is
watched.
never on,
I thought y'all watched sports.
No,
No sports.
no.
Huh.
I mean, I'll know of what happened, but not see anything.
So what do you do then?
Just talk.
Just talk.
Just men talking.
Boy, I bet that's a lot.
Talk about problems.
Do you
Talk
solve?
about our problems. And the world's problems.
What did you solve any problems?
Yeah.
You did.
We arrived at, we're near solutions.
Oh. Do you have a big court week this week?
No, not too bad.
Have you been following the Idaho business?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I mean, not, to the nth degree, but I mean, certainly.
So he has a public defender. So I did a
Yeah.
video this weekend and I was saying you used to be a public defender. But the public defender is like offering up his whole defense now. Isn't that a bad idea?
It depends on what they've got.
Well, they have this touch DNA from the buckle of the knife sheath. And he's saying, of course there could be DNA on it. That doesn't mean that, he was the one that did it. Somebody just might have brought the knife sheath that he had touched in there.
Yeah, but the percentage is, pretty high on DNA.
Well, he's just saying his DNA was on there, but it doesn't mean it was his. He just might have touched it like a store or something. You think people would believe that?
I don't think when you combine that with the vehicle.
Yeah, the vehicle's kind of a problem.
Yeah.
He also has there's this profile that's believed to be his called Papa Rogers. And he's been in all these crime discussions.
Yeah.
In November 30th, he was talking
read
about
all that.
did you see that? I had
Yeah.
it on our phone. I mean, that's going to be bad if that's true, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, that would be, that's going to be a flag.
Great supporter topic. Yes, will you come on this week and we'll do a subscriber video on the Idaho thing?
If I have time to study it, yeah.
What's his defense? I don't know. The other case I've been watching is that Massachusetts business. That Anna Walsh, the husband, who was like the art dealer, and he said, "Oh, she left early," and then he has an ankle bracelet on because he was faking all these paintings. They have 3 small children. Killed him.
I don't know anything about it.
We can't talk about that. I know a lot about that one, but the Idaho one, and then you know what trial starts while I'm on the cruise? The Murdochs.
Yeah, and I do know about that.
Oh, you do? Well, maybe Janie, we could come on and talk about the Murdochs. He has an eye problem. He sees static. I don't know what that is. Well, the Murdoch is going to be. What do you think is going to happen with that?
I mean, it's fairly obvious.
You think he'll be guilty, proven guilty?
Yeah. You kidding me?
Well, I'm just curious to see what their evidence is that places him at the scene. It's in South Carolina. They say there's video, but we hadn't gotten to see any of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, the
They
Thomas.
didn't charge him with that for nothing. I mean, there's, his hands are on everything.
Did you like your closet?
I hadn't seen it.
You did too. You went up there, didn't you?
I hadn't seen my closet.
Upstairs, since I cleaned it out, you didn't notice?
No. What did you get out of there?
Well, I didn't. I just organized.
So that means more of your shoes are in my closet.
No, I moved my stuff out of there. You're not appreciative that I got rid of 8,000 hangers in there? Say yes. Did you see your shirts were nice and organized?
No, I hadn't seen that.
Mm-hmm. I organized your closet.
Really?
Yeah, I organized your
I appreciate
drawers.
Really?
Yeah.
You find socks?
Yeah, I put all your socks in the top. I'm like Susie Homemaker. I put your shorts in the next drawer, your t-shirts in the next one. I mean, your bathing suits are all in the bottom drawer. You got a lot of bathing suits.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Because I bathe often.
If you are a public defender, do you have to take a case? Patricia said.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. Yeah. Well, his attorney said, well...
Unless you're the elected public defender, then you assign those cases.
Oh. His attorney said, well, just because his phone pinged, it's not GPS. That's not very accurate.
That's something you didn't think.
I don't know about that. Because he said, well, he only lived 10 miles away.
You got the car, the DNA, and the ping. Yeah, I think you're probably in pretty good shape.
You wouldn't take a case like that, would you?
Me?
Uh-huh.
I mean, not unless, the person has, maybe 5 or 8 million. I can't imagine,
5
No,
or
I
8
don't know.
million. Well, the parents aren't paying for it. I can't imagine
No.
paying for it if I thought my child was guilty.
No, it would be a...
I mean, that's a waste of money.
I would put them a go-away fee,
I don't think you would. Everybody's dying laughing that he knows your shoes. The subscribers have been in the closet. They know that I did organize my shoes a teensy bit. But I gave him more space.
You've got like 700 pairs of shoes.
Well, I just don't have as much room as you do.
You've got a lot of running shoes too, which is bizarre.
What is that supposed to mean?
You got running socks on now.
Well, that's because I was going to go on a walk.
But did you?
No, because
But did you?
I wanted to, but I couldn't. I had to go to the grocery store.
I feel like there's an opportunity there.
I'd like to see you go into the grocery store.
Yeah, I do.
He goes to the grocery store and buys things. He buys a lot of bread at the grocery store. Bread, eggs.
Everything in this house is stuff I bought at the grocery store.
Bread, eggs, orange juice, English muffins, Hawaiian
Not every
rolls,
time.
milk,
Meat.
schmeat. He's bought a lot of schmeat in there. Love your cat. Looks like a snowshoe. We don't know what kind of cat that is. That cat just showed up.
But that's a good cat, though.
That is a good cat. Tiptoe. The cat sits right there all weekend long. He's been sitting on that blanket. I didn't know the cat lets you touch him. He does touch the cat.
He
Okay.
lets me touch him.
Um,
No one else.
so Thomas is going to come on and give us a law video this week.
Mm.
Wednesday night you have tennis, right? Maybe tomorrow night would be a good law video night. That'll be your last chance before I go on the
subject
cruise.
you talking about?
The Murdochs. You want to talk the Murdochs or the Idaho?
I think I can study the Idaho stuff faster.
Okay, he can study that. And then on Wednesday, he's taking Blair to work. It's take your daughter to work day. She doesn't want to stay home with me. We don't have school the next 2 days. We're not quite sure why that is, but it's a wonderful thing. 5 days off when we just went back to school like 10 minutes ago. But I'll be here in charge. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Deborah. Okay, y'all have a good Monday night. Come over. You were only wearing... Bye.